Good evening, Sayed.
Good evening, Bhaiya.
Okay, I guess we can start. So can you start the discussion, explaining the paper?
Okay, shall I start?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so smart parking system, in short, SPS. So the conventional parking issue are followed by 6 points. The first is traffic congestion, like searching for spots, and there will be lots of in the queue which are searching for the car, which increase the traffic congestion and also increase the air pollution at that area particularly, and integrate the revenue management also. The third point says is inordinate search time. A driver will search a parking spot slot, and it will take maximum 14 minutes to drive through drive through them, and this trigger the driver frustration also. And right now our population is also increasing, so we need some good ideas to solve this problem. So the goals and benefits of SPS are real-time parking availability. Second, we can optimize space utilization. At third point, we can use the convenient payment options like UPI and NFC card swap, and by that we can reduce the traffic congestion at parking slots. And by the app, we can enhance the user experience also, or this will end up with the low carbon emissions. So at last, we will also reduce the carbon emissions by by the car. So technology and types of approaches are which were dis- which were discussed in the paper are wireless sensor network (WSN) based. This is the most popular choice among them. So in this wireless sensor network, we are not supposed to use any wire as its name suggests. It's reduced the deployment expense because we have to just put the servers at the starting point and at the end point. So there are no between any cables and all. And we can integrate with the RFID technology also. And the second one is the image processing camera vision based. So in the camera vision based, we can highly accurate, we have some high accurate detections. Like we can also see the number plates of the cars which require fewer sensors, the cameras, and we can features them like plate recognitions and all billing. And we, but the installation of these cameras will cost a lot, so we can use it if we have some budget. And the third one is the vehicular edge HOC network VANET, which use vehicle to vehicle communication, and this is I think highly accurate, which provide the real-time navigation services. But the main problem with this VANET is the high installation cost because we have to install required onboard units on every car. And I think in a city there are lakhs of cars, so it's not feasible to install the onboard units on them. And the fourth, we have wired network based. So what the main con of WSN is when the weather are ex- at their extreme, we have some disturbance in the network also, which creates some flaws and confusion between the drivers and our system. But the wire network doesn't have this all. It have a like we have cable fiber without any disturbance we have some network speed, so it will work like that, but it's have complex installation, and the cost is also very high of installing them. And the last one is IoTs. We can use the today most common use IoT based platforms, and we can enhance their privacy protection according to the government laws, and people requirement. And also we can use the crowdsourcing via smartphone sensor using the GPS and cars ultrasonic sensors. So the evolution of SPS was in late 1930s, basic parking meters, which have some fee according the time you spent on that parking slot. And after that, in 1980s, we get electronic parking meters which automatically fee the fee you that how much you stay and you will be paid for that. In late 20th century, we get sensor technology, real-time data with wireless communication and mobile apps. So the implementation and challenges are concerns like high implementation cost. The expenses are will be at the high, and security vulnerabilities like signal interpretation and protocol attacks, or if someone hack our servers, these types. And we also have to marketing a lot on this for public awareness, and public should accept this technology also. If they can't, the whole money will in vain. And the main is the technical challenges in which the dependability and integrity are the main issue, and the sensor should be high quality so that it can they can survive in various environmental weathers. And let's talk about some of the methods in deeper how they go. So the WSN, which is key, and it's eliminate expensive and costly wiring of installation. And the main advantage is that sensor accuracy and network reliability must be managed. But as we know that if the environmental is harsh, we can get some disturbance and it can cause some confusion between us and the user. So we can't use them in extreme condition. It's good for the normal day-to-day life, but for extreme condition like heavy snowfall and heavy rain and thundering, we should avoid this thing. In image processing, we can with the high accuracy, we can see the number plate also and the parking spot also very cleanly. And the main advantage of this high initial investment for camera networks and infrastructure, we have to spend only once and it will work for years for us. And they will need less maintenance other than the WSN and the sensors type with the ultrasonic ones. In VANET, the advantage is that we have the car will communicate their self that okay, I am there, and one will say okay, this spot is empty, you can fill this. But against the installation cost is too high, so we can't afford this. So this is my review on this.
Thank you, Sayed. Good explanation. Next, going to Madhura. So, have you read the research paper which was posted last week?
Actually, I was not there for the last week. I'm joining for the first time. So I've not completed the whole paper, but I joined to listen to others.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Okay.
So next, Gurswak Singh. Gurswak Singh, can you hear me?
Oh, hey, hello.
Yeah, hello. So have you read the research paper which was posted last week?
Yes.
Can you please explain it?
Yes, so this paper basically talks about different kinds of methods that the other authors are using, and they're just trying to find out the best possible methodology to use it in the real world. So they have a shortlisted, I guess, four or five SPS They have like categorized them like the first one is WSN based, the second one is image processing, the third one is VNet, and the fourth one is wired, and there's also a fifth one. They use the mix of everything. So the first one, yeah. So in the first one, the wireless sensor network, what a lot of authors have done is they used different kinds of wireless sensors and wireless technologies like RFID and Zigbee to communicate between the different modules and different sensors. Also, so in okay, so one of the authors, Patel, in 2013 paper, they've used RFID technology to identify the vehicles. Like they are allowing only those vehicles who have the same RFID tag as they have it in the system. Other than that, okay, so yeah, okay, so that's basically wireless sensor network. And moving on to image processing based SPS, what they are doing is they're using different kinds of deep learning and machine learning algorithms to identify the weekend parking spaces, and they're also using um, open vision to detect the number plates and to see like who is getting in, how much time they were in the parking lot, and when they are getting out. So they are actually billing them based on the time they have stayed in the parking lot. And so they're also using like some other sensors to detect the occupancy, parking lot occupancy, like ultrasonic sensors. This one is the implementation of image processing is a bit expensive because you need to gather the cost for implementing different kinds of cameras, and they need to be like pretty accurate in different kinds of lighting. So so those are the caveats of that. So if the lighting is very low, it can be hard for the camera to detect the number plate correctly. So yeah, going on to the third one, which is vehicular ad hoc network. So this is basically, so what this is uh, they have different kinds of tags on vehicles. So they have tags on every vehicle that is supposed to go into the parking lot, and they have also roadside sensors also. So this kind of network is hard to implement because you need you need different kinds of units, different units in different cars. So yeah, this is hard to implement until and unless it's like a parking lot of a apartment building. Like can be feasible, but for like open parking lots or the parking lots for stadiums or like for any other kind of parking lot, this is hard to implement. So for that, like we can use wired network based SPS, so which is basically they have loop detectors inside the parking lots which can detect if there's a car inside the parking lot, so they can see the occupancy of the parking lot, and they can display that on the LCD monitor, which will be at the front gate. It can guide the drivers if there is any vacant parking lot. Other than that, they at the end, so they discuss like which is best, but for different situation, different kind of technique is best. There is no one fit for all. So yeah, but some of the implementations are expensive than the other ones. Like there's also some with wireless communication, they found out in different kinds of papers that it can be prone to attacks, a lot of attacks. And for wireless sensors also, like there's also various environmental factors too. Like if there is some snow on the sensor, it can meddle with the actual data, like if the parking lot is vacant or not. So they have to consider all these kinds of factors. So that was my understanding of the paper, quite rudimentary.
Yeah, thank you, Gursak Singh.
Thank you.
Indeed, a good one. So, okay, so I guess that's it for this week. Thank you, guys. And Madhura, please try to read the paper from next week, which I'll be sending in like either Monday or Tuesday.
Yes, yes, sure.
Okay, then. Thank you, guys. Except Syed, anyone can leave. Hello, Syed.
Yeah, Praveen.
Yeah. So last week I had asked you to like research about this smart parking, the latest technology. Have you done
Yeah,
that?
I started. I started.
Hmm. So
I I visit some videos on that,
okay.
but
So
right now I don't get in any time because of online EC lab and Linux lab, and as well OPP is also coming.
oh, okay,
So
okay. No problem. Take your own time. Like
is
even
there any deadline to submit that?
no, no, no. I mean, it's just like
Okay.
as fast if you complete, we can publish research
Yeah, yeah,
paper.
sure.
Take your own time. No stress. But just try to do even like some research, little but one. That's it.
Yeah, fine, fine.
Okay. Okay then. We'll see
Okay,
next week.
thank you. Yeah, thank